All right, we're going to finish up factoring trinomials here. The last thing we need to do is factor some trinomials that have a leading coefficient that's not 1. So basically anything with a number in front of the x squared, or in this case b squared term. All right, so we did a couple of these on the last video where we were able to take it out as a GCF. All right, well that's not going to happen here because if you look at like 8 in the middle and even 4, neither of those are divisible by 3. So we can't just take out a 3 because these two are not also divisible by 3. So the way we handle this is we multiply the first number times the last number. 3 times 4 is 12. This is the number that our two factors have to multiply to equal, and then we know they also have to add to equal the middle number, negative 8. All right, so numbers that multiply to get 12, add to get negative 8. All right, you can go through your options here, 1 and 12, 2 and 6. All right, right there, that looks like it. If I make that negative 2 and negative 6, that adds up to negative 8, and it multiplies to 12. All right, but we can't go straight into the parentheses yet. We have to do another step. So this step involves taking this first term. We're going to write it down twice, 3b and 3b. Okay, we're not going to write the squared, so just the b and the b. And then we're going to take these two numbers and put them as our denominators. So we're making like a little fraction out of this. Okay, then you need to reduce your fraction. If you can. 3b over negative 2 does not reduce. So that's one of our factors, 3b minus 2. All right, 3b over negative 6. That does reduce. The 3 cancels, and the 6 divided by 3 would be negative 2. So that's b minus 2, and that's your other factor. All right, give this second one a try on your own. Then unpause the video when you're done with that and see if you got it right. All right, so the same deal as the last one. We can't take out a 7 because 53 is not divisible by 7. So we need to multiply the first number times the last number. All right, now with some of these, your calculator is going to be a help to you. So let's do that here. All right, 7 times 28. All right, so that's 196. So we're looking for numbers that multiply to equal 196 and add to equal 53. I'm going to show you a little trick in the calculator that'll help you come up with these values. Okay, you need to go to a graph, so open up a graph page and type in your number, 196, divided by x. All right, graph that. We don't really care what the graph looks like. You can't even see it on here. We really want to look at the table, Control T. All right, and all the numbers here in the x column and the y column will be your factors. 1 times 196, 2 times 98, 4 times 49. All right, and so on, and we're looking for one that adds up to 53. All right, well, right there, it looks like we have one. 4 plus 49 is 53. So 4 and 49. Both positive because we have both positives here. Okay, remember, still not straight into the parentheses. We need to make our fraction, so 7k divided by 4 and 7k divided by 49. 7k over 4 does not reduce, so that is one of our factors, 7k plus 4. And 7k over 49, they're both divisible by 7. That leaves us a k plus 7. One thing to keep in mind with these, once you get it in its factored form, is you should be able to FOIL these two together and get back what you started with, or you can use the window pane, whichever method you're more comfortable with. Okay, so if we multiply 7k times k, you get 7k squared. 7k times 7 is 49k. 4 times k is 4k. And 4 times 7 is 28. Add the two terms in the middle, 49 plus 4 is 53k. And you see we get back what we started with. Okay, and then you can also see those two numbers we found, the 49 and the 4, they show up right there when we're doing FOIL. All right, a couple more here. Now, these are going to be ones that have a leading coefficient that's not 1, but they also have a GCF. All right, and that'll happen sometimes. So look at this, 15, 27, and 6. All right, all those three numbers are all divisible by 3. So we can go through and take out a 3. 15 divided by 3 is 5b squared. 27 divided by 3 is negative 9b. 6 divided by 3 is negative 2. All right, so we've taken out our GCF, but we still have a number in front, and that happens sometimes. Okay, so let's go through the process that we just did. We're going to multiply the 5 times negative 2. That's negative 10. Need numbers that will multiply to be negative 10, add to be negative 9. So that's going to be 1 and negative 10. All right, so 5b over 1 and 5b over negative 10. 5b over 1 does not reduce, so that's 5b plus 1. 5b over negative 10 does reduce, so the 5 cancels, and the negative 10 becomes a negative 2. b minus 2. All right, again, try this one on your own and come back, see if you got it right. All right, so GCF on this one. Looks like all of our numbers are divisible by 3, and also all 3 terms have a k, so we can take out a 3k. So 36 divided by 3 is 12k squared, because one of those k's came out. 33 divided by 3 is negative 11k, and 6 divided by 3 is plus 2. All right, so we still have a number in front, so we need to go through our process here. 12 times 2 is 24. So I need numbers that multiply to be 24 and add to be 11. Okay, so if you go through your options, 1 and 24, that's not going to work. 2 and 12, not going to work. 3 and 8. Looks like we have a winner right there. Negative 3 and negative 8 add up to negative 11. So you get 12k over negative 3 and 12k over negative 8. All right, both of these are reducible. So we're going to have our 3k in front. The 12 over 3, those are both divisible by 3, so that leaves you with a 4 and a 1. 4k minus 1. 12 and 8, both of those are divisible by 4. 3 and 2. 3k minus 2.